Dan and Alex.
Hi, Abby.
Hello. Do you guys want to run a tavern?
Yeah, I've actually always kind of wanted to run a bar.
Me too.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, today's your lucky day.
Excellent.
Because that's exactly what we're going to do.
Are we just going to keep tormenting this poor person in this hamster wheel? This seems cruel.
I think this is actually us. So there's like sort of a loose story, and the loose story is that you are the manager of a tavern, and then as you do well, you get to move on to new taverns, and as you do poorly, people throw stuff at you.
Oh, okay.
Is the hamster wheel a metaphor for doing poorly? Like you were just on that treadmill forever? You just got to keep improving that tavern, got to keep building it up?
Sure.
And you're stuck forever?
Okay.
You'll never get out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's select stage.
All right.
Okay, it doesn't look like my save went over, so we'll just start it from the beginning.
Okay.
Oh, so this is like old-timey Game of Thrones tavern. This isn't like a
No.
jukebox and pool table.
Yeah,
Correct.
no.
Okay,
Yes.
got it.
So I have unlocked a few levels, but I'll just show it from the beginning since I can't show those levels. But just know that those levels maybe have a few more kind of game options. I'll show you as we play.
Okay.
So this is sort of the tutorial level, but you are going in and doing a tavern. So this is, as many people have said in all of the Steam reviews, very similar, from what I understand, to 2 Point Hospital.
Okay.
But maybe doing it less well, I think.
I
also.
find that being in bars is more fun than being in hospitals.
Yeah, I think I'd agree with that.
So out of the two, if everything else being equal, I would probably go with the bar.
But I would say everything probably isn't so equal.
Right.
Unfortunately, we will find out. Oh, good. They're not making me do the tutorial. Okay. I'm going to do full tavern name. What should we call our tavern?
The Butthead Watering Hole.
The butt
I can't think of anything better than that.
Watering hole.
I-N apostrophe.
Okay.
Water in. Yeah. Like it's,
Can you make it Buttheads H-E-D-Z? Yeah. Keep going back.
No, I'm not going to do it.
Go ahead.
she's giving you a lot here, Dan.
All right.
I'll do here just butt.
Okay.
That's what's going to be on our side.
Okay.
That's fair.
So
Yeah,
this is
good.
our tavern. This is a very basic layout. And then eventually you can unlock this part. It's sort of small. This is where we get our mail, which is where people are just, that's usually where we get, sometimes you get from spam, which you'll see later on. But we should make a kitchen. So I'm going to do that. Gonna grab my kitchen.
All right.
You're going to serve food at this bar?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a tavern. It's a it's an all-purpose social.
It's a bar and
eating
grill
and drinking space.
Bar and grill. It's like
Yeah.
a Chili's. All right.
Yes, it's exactly like Chili's. We're gonna make skillet queso. It's gonna be awesome.
Awesome.
Yes. So this is usually how it goes. I try to build a kitchen first, and then a bar. Then I hire staff. We're not open quite yet. We have a little ticking clock there. I can go into my furniture. I will purchase a bar, purchase item. Let me just place it in here. And then I should get some tables.
Yeah, that seems like something people would want.
Does all the interface stuff seem pretty snappy and easy to manage?
It's okay. There's some things that annoy me. Like, let's say I am putting down tables and I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't actually want this fourth one. I don't have space for it. But I didn't really realize that. And I cancel and it gets rid of all of them.
Oh.
Okay.
Which I find annoying. There's probably a way around that here. I'll try doing 5 and see. This might work. If I just do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then did proceed. Okay, so that'll work too.
Okay.
But I feel like oftentimes I will hit cancel being like, okay, done, back, and then it just gets rid of everything.
And you'll
which
think
is
it's just
annoying.
like a one-time undo thing, like just the last
It
step.
gets rid of like entire rooms sometimes,
Yeah.
which is annoying. But I should hire I want a maiden, because those are my waitresses basically.
Okay.
So this, you have your sort of underpaid, overpaid. If they're overpaid, they're probably going to be happier, but they will be demanding raises pretty much immediately anyway. She actually already has a skill thing. Her potential is pretty low, but at this point, I don't really care all that much.
She's
It's
nimble.
early on.
Are these pretty randomized,
Yes, she
like
is.
these stats and skills and all that
Yeah.
stuff? Okay.
And as far as I can tell, I don't think it really affects all that much. Like, maybe it should affect it more, or maybe I just haven't really noticed when I have poor staff.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I get shitty staff, I get good staff, and I can't really tell if that's doing a whole lot.
Look, as long as they're showing up and they're tending bar and serving food, that's all that matters.
Exactly. So I'm going to get a handyman too, because they
Ooh, checkers.
will clean up all the vomit and everything.
Yeah.
So one thing I also like to do, I like to get a bunch of benches. That's probably too many. Because this way people can, if they aren't enough tables or there's enough room at the bar, they can sit at a bench and wait and not be angry.
I gotta say, this is a big space.
It is.
Yeah.
It'll fill up quickly.
Okay. Like, I feel like you've got at least a room for like one of those like fucking Roadhouse bar like stages where like a shitty fucking biker band would play.
Well,
Open mic
I
night.
actually can buy a stage. I'll do that in just a moment. But one thing, see, I can't move time at all or even pause, so I have to buy a clock to do that, which is like kind of interesting.
You have to buy time.
It's a little bit like, why? Who cares? You know what I mean?
Can you put an alligator head with sunglasses on the wall?
I wish it had more of those personality things. So it's really like a potted plant or a bookshelf. Where is it? Are really the only decorative pieces.
Books.
At least as far as
no novelty
I can
road
tell.
signs to put on the wall.
License plates.
I'll get the stage though. So you see, there's sort of an area of effect. It'll make people happier because they're by the stage.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So I'll put that there. One thing I don't love about the stage is I basically just have to wait for a musician to come. So I feel like most of the time it sits here unused, taking up a lot of space, and I don't get any benefits from it.
Gotcha.
Versus something like the fireplace, I will get immediate benefits from.
So what you should get is like an in-house comedian that just does open mics.
Oh man, I would love that.
Ah, good. Burn the people right as they walk in the
Just
door.
instantly on fire.
It's giving them like health juju.
If they come in out of the cold in the winter, that'd be nice.
Yeah, exactly. It's winter here. But let's get a staff room so my staff are happy. So you can see in the rooms, I'll go back. Another thing I wish was a little better is often I'll pick a room and I'll be like, staff room 5x4, and then I'll click it and I'll be like, oh wait, fuck, what was it again? And then I forget, and there's no way to check aside from like doing this, but I'm like, oh, I don't know.
That seems like that could be done better.
Yeah, it's not my favorite feature. Oh, I should also do bathrooms. I'll do those in a moment.
And you got walls on the
Yeah,
outside.
you guys raise good points.
Yeah.
Look, there's all that grass out there.
Yeah.
I just get some
Nothing legal about that.
couches. Gotta get my carpet in there. A couple of lockers. Whoop. And done. Okay. Staff room is made. People can go rest. I will say I don't do a whole lot of micromanaging. This is my Department of Health. So the goal of this level is I want to, of really every level, is I want to get a certain amount of reputation and maintain a certain amount of value. So when this inspector comes, they will kind of give me an idea of like, am I on the right track? Am I doing okay?
Okay.
So there's my monthly report. To be honest, I really don't look at this stuff that closely. You don't have to. Whenever anybody asks me for a raise, I give them a raise and it's fine.
Wow.
Yes. I wish that some of that stuff actually felt like it mattered more, but to me right now, it feels like it doesn't really matter at all.
It's just not a thing you have to think about much.
Totally.
Do you feel like money is easy to come by?
It depends. So I haven't had a ton of issues with it, but also I will say once I get into it later on and there's like crowded and people are upset with certain things, that I will notice it more. But when I first started playing this game, there was a glitch where I could not purchase this property or any property. So it wasn't a huge deal for the first level, but for the later levels, I needed that space.
Right.
So I could not progress in the game at all, which was a real stinker.
I think one of those people really wants a bathroom.
Oh yeah, fuck, I keep forgetting that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm usually pretty good about that, but let's get a bathroom going.
What happens if you don't? Do they start peeing?
They'll be unhappy. My reputation will go down. See, right now my reputation is going down, probably because I don't have a bathroom.
But
Oh,
are
yeah.
they
People
going
have
to
a
pee
pooper.
eventually?
Huh?
Are they going to pee eventually if you don't build one? Like on the floor?
I have not waited that long to
Okay.
find out.
I
I doubt
run
it. I
experiments.
think what's going to happen is they will leave it mad.
Okay.
Okay.
I find
There's
if
a
there
lady
is
sitting in the middle of the wall.
Yeah, she's got to teleport out because I built it on her.
I find it's best if a bar has a quick trip right next door, because then no matter how gross the bar bathroom is, you can run over and do your business there.
What's a quick trip?
Oh, I'm just thinking of Kansas bars. Quick trips are everywhere in the Midwest, and a lot of bar bathrooms are real gross there.
Oh,
so
is that like a gas station or something?
Yeah, but like a really nice one with like good food and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Let's build some guest rooms so people can sleep. So this is a 4x3. 4, 1, 2, 3, boom. Here we go. Here we go. So this, I remember when Vinny was playing 2 Point Hospital, his complaint was like, I wish I could just copy and paste entire rooms. And this has a similar issue. I personally don't mind it that much because it doesn't take that long to do. But it is a thing where it is just sort of like, okay, got to manually do this.
It would be nice
a
if they
million,
automated
billion
that
times.
a little bit more.
Yes.
I wonder what the design decision is that, because that had to come up while they were making it, right? And they had to make the decision to not have that, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, also, like I said, I haven't played a ton of 2 Point Hospital, but everyone in the comments is just saying this is maybe like a poor reskin of that game, so perhaps they were just taking a lot of the mechanics from there.
Gotcha.
I can't really speak to that. I don't know what the dev was going for necessarily. So my interior is bad. Everything else seems pretty good though, which is good. They're also, you know, pretty generous on your first inspections. But my reputation is still going down, likely because I don't have enough stuff yet. So I'm gonna add a reception desk. Here we go.
You got room for like
items.
an indoor football field or something here.
I totally could, but I'm not gonna. So this is so people can get rooms, but I also need a clerk for it.
Oh, Tavern has like, it's like a hotel too?
Yeah, there's a ton of stuff. So later on in levels, you'll get like a spa, and you'll get like a gym for knights, and like a library type thing for wizards.
Huh.
Okay. So people need a raise.
Already? God.
Yeah, it's pretty standard. You hire someone the next month they want a raise, and I just give it to them.
You're a generous boss.
Yeah, I try to be. So some of the other things we can purchase here is standard stuff. So stuff like the admin's office, I will buy. I think I can just put it here. Have it. I thought it was 3x3, but it must be 4x4.
Is that guy's turtleneck like bouncing up and down? That looked weird. Well, the guy at the bottom. Yeah, I'll look next time.
So even stuff like this, I'm building this office. Sometimes it annoys me that like I have these items, but they don't fill up the full space. They make me do like a 4x4, and I'm like, but there's plenty of dead space in here.
Yeah.
But also nobody ever goes into here. Like now that I have it, I can go to here and I can purchase like a free drink coupon. So now more people will come because I want free drinks. I'll buy another bar since I did that too. I usually try to get, it's a little early for a lot of this stuff. I'll put a research workshop in here now, but.
What are you researching?
Research like improvements to our mead and improvements to our restaurant.
Oh.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, look at his turtleneck. What's going on there?
I think he's breathing. I just have it going quickly.
Weird.
So
okay.
That's why it looks so funny.
It's hyperventilating.
I think I didn't leave enough space for this. So I can go in and I can move furniture. Let me get rid of this back. Okay. Do I not have enough space? Okay, here it is. Boom.
There we go.
There we go. Proceed.
Oh, that guy just vomited on the floor.
Yeah, that happens quite a bit.
It is a tavern, after all.
It is a tavern. I will purchase another bar. Also, it looks like our bartender is tired, so I might hire a new bartender in the meantime. I find having duplicates of staff is usually a good thing. Also, yes, you can click on the people here and see what they like, what they don't like. So a lot of these people don't have. Okay, so this is a musician, so hopefully he'll play while he's here. But usually, so you'll get an idea of like, I could drink that mead all night. They like the mead, they like the bar. I get 38 rep for that. So right now we can see that my reputation is climbing. I want to get it out of 500.
Okay.
And then the tavern value, I want that to be a certain level.
These people are just vomiting constantly.
Oh yeah, that's this game. They just barf. That's sort of the only thing they do is they just throw up.
God, is that part of running a bar? Is cleaning this stuff up constantly?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I don't want to do that.
Well, I mean, ideally you would hire someone to do that if you own the bar. But
right.
you know, I'm just saying, you don't always necessarily get that. Early on, you got to do the work yourself.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
I'm gonna hire another maiden and put down some more tables too. So like I said, it's a little front heavy with some of this stuff.
We got a bustling space here now, though.
I'm trying. Yeah, it goes pretty quick as far as getting stuff built. So I'm gonna add a couple of tables
And a potted plant.
Yeah, I actually will put in some potted plants because things are ugly in here. There we go.
They don't need to. It doesn't need to make sense. They just need to be there.
Absolutely. That's my way of thinking. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get these in here. Boom. Okay. Boom. Boom. I just want things to look nice. Boom. There we go. Great. I love. What do we think?
Other than the vomit everywhere,
yeah,
it's
there's
looking
barf
great.
Everywhere.
This came together quickly.
Yes. So gotta check my mail.
Might need a second janitor at some point.
Yes, that's probably what I'll do next. So come for my inspection. Yes. Group reservation will come. I can accept it.
Sword.
They have. It's basically
it's a dick
like
joke thing.
Yeah. There are some spam ads, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
But also, I don't know. It's fine. That's sort of how I feel about this game. Is like I enjoy it. I'm kind of in it, but at the same time,
It's the kind of game
it's
you
fine.
like, but it's not necessarily executing on everything
Yes,
super well.
totally. And it's not super crowded yet, so we can't see this. But another part of this game that I find a little puzzling, I spoke about this on the podcast, is like there is a thing where, let's say I have all of my tables are full. People are mad that there aren't tables. My reputation is going down. I would have to go to a restaurant, where is it? Food, and do leave. So everyone waiting leaves, and then it just sort of, I wait until the tables aren't full, and then I go wait again.
Huh.
It's sort of a puzzling thing where it took me a long time to figure out that's what it wanted me to do. It was hidden in like some deep menu. I have these sort of magazines, which is where I have my like tutorials. I think this is actually telling me about this wait leave process. I don't know, it's a puzzling choice for me. And it seems like once I figured that out and just like spammed it, it was easy.
It seems like just some of the AI, or not AI, the UI stuff in this game does not feel, or just does not look great to me, and does not seem super well organized necessarily.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. I really want to like this game more than I do. Like I said, I put in like 6 hours, and I did enjoy it for the most part, aside from some of the game-breaking bugs I had, and I hear that those are not uncommon either, which is kind of a stinker.
The other thing, like you mentioned the 2-Point Hospital thing, which, that was very much inspired by Theme Hospital, which was a very goofy, funny game.
Right.
And, I don't know exactly how well 2-Point Hospital delivered on that, but it seemed like they were going for that, like, real comedic, wacky shit, where this doesn't seem that funny other than people just kind of barfing on the ground.
Yeah, you have the barfing, you have these kind of...
And the spam
email
emails.
spams, but it's not enough. There's something interesting. Like 2-Point Hospital has that thing where, like, there are all these puns on like this disease is like whatever it is, and they look like it. And this does not have that.
It's a little more straight-laced.
Which is fine. And like I don't know, it's like I'm engaged with it. I play it till the end, but also right now I'm just sitting here waiting for my reputation to go up. It probably will go up soon, to be honest, even though I haven't filled out the space or done anything really all that efficiently, just because I'm keeping them happy for now. But I don't know. This is the main draw of the game. I'll see if I have any of my saves carried over. I don't think they did, but I could show you maybe a different level. Let's see if I can load anything. Nope, nothing came over.
Oh, well.
That's fine. But, in later levels, like I said, they have, gyms, they have spas, they have these sort of different stuff.
And you
it's
can
just
build out much larger spaces.
Yes, but it's usually like, oh, here's like an awkward layout where it's like one skinny long thing and then a couple of weird shaped things on the outside.
Huh. Right.
It doesn't necessarily, I don't know. It's a thing that like, I want it to do something more, I think. I want it to be like, oh, cool, I have this interesting side space. I'll put all my staff rooms there. But it's usually like, well, by the time I get to that, there's no most efficient sort of placement layout, it seems, which I kind of find of a stinker.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't know. I enjoy it. I think it's $12 on Steam. I'm pretty sure that's how much it is. And it's fun. I enjoyed my time with it, but I also think, to be honest, I haven't played a ton of 2-Point Hospital, but from what everyone says, this is 2-Point Hospital, but maybe not quite as good.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Too bad.
Yeah. Alrighty. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Abby.